Hey, this is Delta Septile, and welcome to Delta Reviews. Why is it called Delta Reviews? Well, in terms of physics, delta is the symbol for change. Change in movement, change in rate, change in variables. So in relation to my series, what that basically means is I pretty much review whatever movie I feel like. Also, delta is in my username. So it's safe to say that most of us had certain TV shows that were the biggest thing for us when we were kids. For me, it was shows like Pokemon, Shaolin Showdown, and the original Thomas the Tank Engine. Some kids grew up watching Power Rangers, or Yu-Gi-Oh, or Naruto. But if you grew up in the late 80s and early 90s, a time when I wasn't even around yet, chances are the biggest thing for you was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was a strange concept that had an explosion of popularity from kids everywhere. And when it was announced that there was a Ninja Turtles movie set for release in 1990, kids went crazy. While it was panned by many critics upon its release, the kids still loved it. Even as adults today, many of these people still cite this as one of their favorite childhood movies. I was interested in reviewing this movie because I never saw the show when I was growing up, so I figured I could provide a unique perspective when looking at it in this current day and age. Is it as stupid as critics thought it was, or is it as awesome of a memory to discover now? The movie starts off in the ultimate movie capital of the world, New York City, as broadcast reports go around about these mysterious robberies.
Much more than just a series of small, isolated incidents, it's now apparent that an organized criminal element is at work, with complaints ranging from purse snatching to breaking and entering. Instead of getting better, things have actually gotten worse.
No! How'd you come to that obvious conclusion? It's like when one character is talking to another character and says, "What is causing all these horrible things to happen?" And the other character says, "Whatever it is, it can't be good."
Whatever it is, can't be good.
Even more alarming is the baffling and often bizarre nature of these crimes. Merchandise of every size and description. Many don't even know they've been victimized until it's too late.
Wait, I think I know who's behind this. It was the Pack Rats!
Burglars! Thieves! Help!
Actually, it's the Foot Clan, an underground gang of teenagers led by ninjas.
Crimes without criminals, an invisible gang at work. Who are we gonna call?
Oh, come on, that joke was way too easy. So the news anchor named April O'Neil exits the building to head back home. She subsequently runs into some Foot Clan gang members led by Sam Rockwell, who try to steal from her.
Hey, get it first! Get away from me! What do you think I'm doing? Let out the screaming! Take your money! I got her watch!
But then some inserted sound effects in the darkness come to her rescue.
Whoa!
The gang members are caught as one of the mysterious heroes watches.
Alright.
Legs.
Ted, give John a hand.
Oh, man.
Come on, let's get him in the car.
Ooh, awesome! So then we get our first look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themselves and all of their rubberness.
Awesome! Righteous! Bossa Nova! What? Yeah? Bossa Nova?
Bossa Nova. So while the three Ninja Turtles celebrate, Raphael is upset.
Damn!
Oh, heads up by the way, this movie has as much pointless mild swearing as Shadow the Hedgehog, so I'll keep track of how many damns this movie gives.
Damn you!
But then, the Turtles quiet down for a lesson from their teacher, Splinter, voiced by Kevin Clash.
You are still young, but one day I will be gone. I suggest we all meditate now on the events of this evening.
Where did they come up with this stuff?
So after Raphael goes to see Critters of all movies, he pursues some criminals who are also being pursued by a vigilante called Casey Jones, played by Elias Koteas.
Oh, shit. That shit rhyme.
Cricket. Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
3, 2, 1, right in the balls!
Come back here! I'm not finished with you! Damn!
After his rage fit, he returns to have Splinter give some words of wisdom.
Possess the right thinking. Only then can one receive the gifts of strength.
Only then will your true self reveal itself.
The next morning, April prepares herself for her job after her recent mugging and rescue.
Call it a quirk, but I like to know when one of my best reporters has been mugged.
I wasn't mugged, Charles. Besides, I knew you just worry and then you rush over here like you did this morning. Hey, Danny, how's school going?
Oh, you mean the kid with the shirt that literally says Sid on it? Yeah, I don't care if his name is Danny. He's always wearing that stupid shirt, and they never explain what it means. So from now on, I'm just calling him Sid. So Officer Ernest Borgnine here is giving a press briefing on TV while the Turtles watch April interview him.
Hey guys, look, that's her.
No, I didn't say that either. Miss O'Neill, if you would stick to asking questions, there would be a lot.
I'm in love.
He's a sicko.
O'Neill, get in here.
Timely.
Later, April is questioned by the chief of police for publicly criticizing him for lack of action against the Foot Clan.
I think you know just as much as I do about this Foot Clan, and I don't think you're doing anything about it.
You expect me to waste precious manpower? Because a few immigrants are reminded of something that supposedly happened years ago in Japan.
Have you got something else?
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job?
I oughta eat your camera!
107, a new record.
It's a new laugh record!
She heads off to the subway station from the Matrix as she encounters the warriors of the Foot Clan, or as I like to call them based on their stupid fly masks, the Mosquito Squad.
We've been waiting for you, Miss O'Neill.
We would like it if you would come with us, if you please. But then she is knocked out and saved by Raphael, who takes her back to the Turtles' hideout. He explains to the others by doing his best Rosie O'Donnell impression.
Are you crazy? Yeah, Leo, I'm crazy, okay? A loony, okay?
Why?
Why? Why? Oh, I don't know. Because I wanted to redecorate. You know, a couple throw pillows, a TV news reporter.
Because no matter how intelligent you are, if you have a New York accent, people think you're an idiot.
I mean, yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. You'd react the same way if you saw a creepy rat puppet from Meet the Feebles.
Hi.
I have no idea where you came from.
If you will please, just sit down and calm yourself.
Why don't I ever dream of Harrison Ford?
Because Harrison Ford doesn't like you. Now shut up.
For 15 years now, we have lived here.
So Splinter explains to April the backstory of how he found the Turtles. They walk through Slimer's diarrhea, and then they start mutating into Littlefoot from the Land Before Time. The effects are pretty silly, especially with the rat puppetry, but they still have that consistent charm that the rest of the puppetry in the movie has, and it does get across the origin of the Turtles well enough. Later on, they lead April out of the sewer.
I'd like to invite you all in, but, I really don't have anything to offer you guys except for, frozen pizza.
Ah!
Let's go for it! You said the magic word.
You guys eat pizza?
Doesn't everybody?
So this actually leads to one of my favorite scenes in the movie where April and the Turtles hang out and Michelangelo does various movie impressions. It's great because this isn't an exposition dump talking about the upcoming intense situations. They're just shooting the shit and joking around like normal people. Imagine that. A lot of major genre films would normally be too concerned with losing focus if they deviated from the main plot, but this movie really takes the cake and has fun with itself. Sometimes you just need to take your time and make these characters in your story likable. So when the Turtles head back, they find their home has been ravaged and Splinter is gone. They then crash at April's place the next day. Meanwhile, Sid has a rebellious moment with his dad and then runs off to the Foot Clan hideout.
This is what we do! My body, it's my body.
Now we come to the completely obvious homage to Pleasure Island from Pinocchio, where the last remnants of the 80s culture thrive as it transforms into the 90s. But then, all is silenced when the ruler of the Foot Clan named Shredder appears to knight a new member and gives a menacing speech.
You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
Makes sense. I mean, this was around the 10-year anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, so it only figures they'd make Shredder into a Vader knockoff. Meanwhile, the Turtles kill some time by further solidifying their PG rating.
Damn! Come on! Don't just ninja kick the damn rabbit! Do something!
But then the Dragonfly platoon raids the apartment. Okay, no joke, the fight choreography here is kind of awesome. It's amazing how these puppeteers make these really uncomfortable looking rubber suits actually look as fluid as they are in these shots.
Gotcha!
They end up trashing the place, and just when the Turtles seem totally outnumbered,
oh, who is the babe?
Who the heck is that? Wayne Gretzky?
wait, who? Hang on a second. Oh, okay. So Casey Jones saves them, and April takes them over to her old house. What follows is a chilled-out sequence where the characters converse and hang out at this homestead. It's essentially like the cabin scene from Avengers: Age of Ultron. We get some conversations between Casey and April, and of course they irrationally hate each other, because it's the beginning of the 90s, and they had to make sure that cliché is cemented for every following romance in the decade.
I need to get to a phone, and I need to call my boss.
You mean Charles?
How did you know that?
Well, he left a message on your machine just before we got out.
And?
You were fired.
Uh-oh. What did you do? Did you take classes in insensitivity?
Hey, I was just trying to break it to you easy.
Oh, well, you failed miserably.
Hey, Broadzilla, you won't even be standing here.
Gosh, I love their hair. Their hair is so awesome. I wish I had a hairstyle as awesome as that. Well, compared to what I have now. It's a work in progress.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Gosh, it's kind of like moonlighting, isn't it?
Wait, what? What are you talking about? How does that apply to this? Neither of them pulled down their pants. Oh, wait, not mooning, moonlighting, the Bruce Willis TV series. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Then for some reason, we hear some narration from April as if she's suddenly Samus from Metroid Other M.
It's strange being back on the old farm. Even after all these years, it still feels like home. My amazing new friends have suffered their first real defeat.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
But maybe Casey's charm and charisma might actually rub off on her. Wow, that forceful harassment somehow worked. I love how nonchalant Mikey is about walking into this oddly sexual moment. They don't seem to mind it either. Usually they would stop immediately and the Turtles would constantly tease them for their obvious romantic beginnings. But instead, everyone's just cool about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of refreshing having an anti-cliche like that.
Leonardo.
Splinter! He's alive! Splinter's alive!
Later that night, the Turtles bond together to see if they can connect with Splinter spiritually.
Now everybody close your eyes and concentrate. Concentrate hard.
The next day, the Turtles return to the sewer, but they are soon ambushed by the Bumblebee Battalion. Fortunately, they came prepared this time. And then they killed them with poisonous gas. Meanwhile, Casey Jones and Sid rescue Splinter and are confronted by Sam Rockwell and the Beetle Brigade.
What are we just standing here for? Let's get him!
Do you want to be first, Junior?
We have a loyalty to the Shredder.
The Shredder uses you. He cares nothing for you.
Oh shoot, seriously? Well gee, that changes everything.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The Turtles continue to fight the Locust Legion up to the rooftop, and we get several comedic takedowns.
69, dudes!
But soon they are faced against the evil Shredder for the climactic final battle. Oh, come on! Really? One at a time? This isn't even an amateur mistake. This is an amateur henchman mistake. Usually the bad guys are the ones who screw this up. It's even funnier because throughout the film, the Turtles have some issues with teamwork where Raphael keeps trying to work alone. But then by the end, the brothers all learn just how much they need each other. So why is it now that they don't think that maybe, just maybe, they should take him down on all sides? I mean, come on! So yeah, naturally they get their asses handed to them.
Where's Splinter?
Ah, the rat.
Huh?
So it has a name. It had a name.
You lie!
Do I?
Oh, shit. That shit rhymes.
But then, Splinter appears like Yoda in the Attack of the Clones to face off with Shredder once and for all, and...
Without honor.
So yeah, he falls into a garbage truck, Casey Jones flips the switch crushing him, leaving absolutely and positively no way he could return for a sequel. Then the police arrive and everyone has a happy ending. So how was that bit of nostalgia from the generation of kids before my time? Honestly, I had a lot of fun with this. It's clear from the beginning that this isn't supposed to be a serious action movie. It's meant for kids, and I don't mean that as an excuse, I mean that it's really good as a movie aimed towards kids. It preserves the goofiness of the show, but still takes itself seriously enough to have some decent dramatic moments. The puppetry in this movie is great. First off, it's fun to look back at a time when digital effects weren't available for all movies, and the effects you see are actually there. Jim Henson's workshop provided these effects, and while stuff like the lip syncing isn't always spot on, it still has a unique charm that brings to life and personality. What else can I say? The action is fun, the soundtrack is very post-80s, so you know that's good. Every generation of kids has movies like this. My generation grew up watching Pokemon the first movie. For something that was not exactly from my time, I'm glad I could still get into it. And this has been Delta Reviews. Thanks for watching, I hope you found it amusing, and stay around as I try to figure out what to do next. Hopefully it doesn't take me forever.
I deliver a message. Shut it.